The Sumatra earthquake early warning controversy, 2004. It began with a shudder so deep the ocean itself seemed to gasp. On the morning of December 26, 2004, far beneath the blue expanse of the Indian Ocean, a tectonic plate slipped, just a few meters, but with the force of 1,000 nuclear bombs. The water above it heaved, as if something ancient had turned in its sleep. And within minutes, sensors around the world lit up with seismic alarms. A magnitude 9.1 earthquake, one of the largest ever recorded. But here's the question that still echoes decades later. Why didn't the warnings follow? As the ocean roared back into shape, a massive wave formed, silent, invisible, racing outward faster than a jet plane. On shorelines across Indonesia, Thailand, Sri Lanka, India, and beyond, people went about their mornings unaware that a wall of water taller than buildings was already on the way. Inside monitoring centers, analysts watched the readings spike. Many recognized what this kind of quake usually meant. Yet the Indian Ocean had no dedicated tsunami warning system, no automated alerts, no direct communication lines to governments, just a few experts staring at screens, and an ocean of unknowns. Some hesitated, some debated, some tried desperately to get word out, but phone lines jammed, agencies disagreed, and precious minutes slipped away like water through open fingers. Meanwhile, on the beaches of Phuket, children chased retreating waves farther and farther from the shore, laughing as the sea peeled back to expose glittering shells and stranded fish. In Banda Aceh, fishermen paused, confused, as the tide drained away faster than they had ever seen. In Sri Lanka, travelers lifted cameras, immortalizing the eerie sight of an ocean that had suddenly vanished. Then, with the force of a charging world, the tsunami struck. Entire coastlines were swallowed. Homes, roads, and memories were torn free and carried into the dark, churning water. More than 230,000 lives were lost in a matter of hours. And as rescue efforts began, a second wave of questions rose just as fiercely. Could this have been prevented? Some pointed to missed signals. Others argued that even a perfect system might not have saved everyone. But as investigations unfolded, one truth became painfully clear. Communication had collapsed at the worst possible moment. Warnings had been slow, fragmented, uncertain. And the world learned, through unimaginable grief, how devastating silence can be. In the months that followed, nations joined together, building new networks of sensors, alarms, and rapid response systems so that ocean floors could no longer whisper disasters unnoticed. And today, as we look back on that morning, one lesson remains. Sometimes the greatest danger isn't the wave we see, but the warning we never hear. If you found this story meaningful, please like, share, and subscribe to help the channel grow.